Today we have hundreds of microphone brands in the market with astonishing variety of choice. And I have personally about 30 microphones of all kinds in my locker. Dynamics, condensers, ribbons, PZMs, shotguns, lapels. However, there is a microphone model and brand that I've been using in one way or another almost at every session since it was launched 30 years ago. And this is the AKG c3000. In 1993, the democratization of recording technology has started to consolidate with brands like Mackie Designs, Alesis, and Tascam, leading the way into this revolution of the recording sector that was being driven by decently sounding, affordable digital devices. During the 90s and well into the 2000s, a lot of hit records and commercial releases were made for the first time without the need of expensive recording studios on Mackie desks and Alesis ADATs and other modular digital devices before computers took over completely. However, up to 1993, there were no affordable large diaphragm condenser microphones available in the market. And as this new demand appeared for mid-range condenser microphones, all major brands sprang to action to release new models to cater for this new sector. And all of a sudden, we had 6 new models to choose from in a single year. The first arrivals were the Audio-Technica 4033, the Gefell UM70, the Bayer Dynamic MC834, and even Neumann show up with the TLM 193. All of these were kind of affordable for large diaphragm microphones in comparison with the best known standards of the time, like the U87AI or the AKG C414 ULS, I think it was at the time. These new models were all single capsule and cardioid microphones to keep costs down, basically, and they were all in the range of £900. Remember that I'm talking 1993, so about £1,500 to £1,700 in today's money. While AKG's contender in this bracket was the C3000, a dual capsule, dual pattern condenser that retailed for about £550, $750 at the time. This was a well-balanced, more versatile than its contenders, and almost half the price of a C414 ULS. This microphone combines a large capsule, similar to the 414, with a secondary smaller capsule to be able to deliver a cardioid and a supercardioid polar pattern. It also featured a minus 10 dB pad and low-frequency roll-off filter. In 1993, I was setting up my first independent studio in Europe, so I bought a couple of these and a bunch of other AKG microphones that came out that year. And then I liked the C3000 so much that I bought 4 more. And I have been using them in one way or another almost at every single session, live shows and stuff that I've worked ever since. And I still love them. They are super versatile and sturdy, great results with anything I've thrown at them. Vocals, pianos, drums, acoustic guitars, strings, you name it. I won't go into trying to describe the sound of it, with words. I hate when people try to do that. Because at the end of the day, a part of how a microphone looks on paper, the rest is subjective, and the only way to be able to know if you like a microphone or not is by using it and comparing it yourself. I'm sorry, I digressed. However, in 1999, AKG discontinued the original C3000 and replaced it with another model, the C3000B. This was a cheap microphone and completely different product aimed to a completely different market. While the original C3000 was aimed to serious project studio owners and as well as for professional use, the new model was for entry-level market. Bedroom studios that started to pop up everywhere, and to confuse things even further, they re-released it again in 2013 as a C3000, removing the letter B from its nomenclature. So the same name and almost the same appearance as the original one. But these new ones don't even have a conventional condenser capsule. They use a single cardioid back electric capsule and retail new today at about 180 quid, including a shock mount that if you buy it separately costs about 73 quid. So I think that says enough about the different features and quality of this new cheap design, not to mention the sound. But brittle and glassy are words frequently found in reviews of these microphones. By the way, the original C3000 was made in Austria when AKG was still owned by AKG. Anyway, in terms of determining the versatility, coloration and personality of the C3000, there is no better example than the one produced by the engineer at the facility in Nashville, called AKG3000 Sessions. Google it, it is in YouTube. And or even better, I will put the link at the end of this video. It is worth to watch it just to listen to the beautiful cover of Don't Know Why by Nora Jones, recorded exclusively with the AKG C3000 original microphones that he bought secondhand on eBay, with no EQ, compressor, or mastering of any kind, just a bit of reverb to complement the performance and to show the virtues of this microphone. There are many microphones that excel at specific tasks, and that's why people mix and match microphones. We tried different ones and different combinations to suit a particular instrument or a particular performer. So there is almost never a situation where a cumulative effect or characteristics of a specific microphone would show on the original master, unless you are recording everything with a stereo pair. But this is precisely why this example is particularly interesting. How this humble mid-range big diaphragm microphone manages to render such a beautiful balanced tone across all instruments out of this impeccable live performance. So thank you and well done to engineer David Taylor at the facility in Nashville for the video and for vindicating the reputation of this wonderful microphone.